Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Enigmatica 2. So, I had a slight mishap. Apparently, there's a button that you can hit while going into F3, this thing, that if you hit it at the same time, it erases your inventory. This is a thing that I have just discovered. So, I have another one of these, and it doesn't get rid of anything in the extra inventory slot, but yeah, I'm a little unhappy. Wow, that was just weird. So I don't know. I was making this, and so I was going to remove these, but I can't because I don't have a pickaxe anymore. You'll probably just turn this off for a little bit. So at some point I am going to automate this a little bit, and that is what these are for. I'm a little I'm not liking the way that this setup looks. Because I used to have a way to automate this using the fuel rods and stuff, and now I'll have to like look into it or figure it out or something. But I think we're basically using 1,000 RF a tick, so that's kind of a hassle. And this 100 that it's producing, 130, is not really enough. But my frustrations aside, let's get something going. I'm sure we can. Let's do some AE2. I could use with some pummeling, I guess. So I don't. So we've actually been picking up some ores. I think that most of these are actually new. Yeah, everything in this one is basically new. I'm not sure about the litherite, but yeah, everything else is probably new. So we'll see. Man, I hope I didn't lose too much. I can't remember what I had. I know that my picks and stuff are gone, and I'll have to get those and level them up some more, and really frustrating. But let's look at the quest book. So we couldn't make this one yet, and I don't remember why. Because it needs an engineering processor. Right, so it's time to make some presses. Ooh. Okay, my inscribers are safely in there, the presses. So let's build an inscriber. So we'll need one of these, which is going to be 2 sticky pistons, some iron, and a flux crystal. Do we have flux in here? Flux, yes. One, two. Okay, so we need of any kind of slime or rice. Ball. So let's go to the warehouse. Because the warehouse should have rice in it, probably. Oh, we've got slime. Good enough. Let's eat one. It's a terrible idea. Okay, so now we need this. So now we have an inscriber. So inscribers, how long slowness? Inscribers are pretty cool, actually. So they only accept power through, let's see, through cabling, as far as I'm aware. There we go. It might actually work without the cabling. We'll find out in a little bit. So, for example, we need to make a logic press, I guess, or a logic circuit. Where's the purple thing? Purple thing requires engineering. Engineering is a printed engineering circuit. Some diamond. Oh, right. We needed some actual automation. Or processing, grinding, stuff like that. Which iron do we have in here? 77. Alright, so diamond. Okay, silicon. Okay, how about furnace? Oh, what about your furnace? All right. These are all very exciting. Let's just take the regular one then. About another, we've got some nether quartz here. No, of course not. Let's make sure we're doing this right. Silicon. Yeah. Let's make 8. I don't know. I think losing my inventory, like I spent a couple of minutes trying to get it back and it's just not happening. So that kind of threw me for a unfortunate loop. I'm not even really sure which buttons I hit. Like I was trying to check out FPS drops. Like I was trying to see if my FPS was lower here than somewhere else. Like specifically in the other whatchamacallit. So these are very simple. What they do, they work like this. So we'll grab one of these, pop that bad boy in there, and ta-da, printed silicon. Not sure why it keeps giving me two instead of just one. Because it keeps saying like, oh, because I'm not shift clicking. We need an engineering press. Okay, so we need a diamond. So pull that out, pop that in there. Engineering press. Now we need some redstone. Pull that out. And then this combines. And that gives us an engineering processor. So this basic process is most of the heart of AE2, is like dinking with this machine. Once you can get it automated, it's not so bad. But until then, it's a little grindy until you've set up a couple of them. Honestly, that's what I need to do, is just set up a couple of them. Because of the way that it works, typically what I'll do is I'll have one of each of the primary three, these, and then I'll have three of the silicon ones, because you need a silicon press for each, and then I'll have a third set that just puts them all together. So I end up with a total of 9, and then I just have them maintain a level, and then craft all the components they need as necessary. So let's see, now we need an energy cell, which requires fluix dust, which requires this. Oh, we totally need to automate this nonsense. And there we go. It's that. And that. And then that should give us that. And now we have the energy manipulator. We charge that thing. I have no idea exactly what it's supposed to do. Sets fires to blocks and mobs. That's not super useful. I mean, great. So we have a rechargeable flint and steel now. Go us. That's probably why I've never built the stupid thing. Greenhouse glass. I remember a pack that had a quest for those. So if we really get excited about it, we can actually make more of these instead of looking for more of them. And I will probably end up doing that because I think I need at least one more. So yeah, we'll need at least one more. So let's grab some iron and I'll show you the process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, my crafting table on a stick is gone. Truly, that makes my very unfortunate. That's all I'm saying. So let's check out the next quest. Next quest is going to be a logic processor. So logic processor is gold, so we'll grab a gold ingot. Pop that in there. Logic. So we're going to need some more redstone. So if you haven't figured it out, this is the super annoying part about this. So let's just do the silicon really quick. And these only work one at a time. So if you need another reason to struggle with this mod, here it is. Now that's why I usually make these. The advanced inscribers will like batch process a lot easier. They're easier to manipulate and craft with, and generally they're just 1000% better. We need some redstone. We need some diamonds. We need a hopper. Okay. We need a chest. We need some iron. Iron. There's a distinct lack of iron showing up, at least iron coming to me. Oh my god. Okay, I have no idea what the deal is now. So now we need to do... Oh my gosh. So, yeah, this is being super fun. I have no idea what the deal is with the modular storage here. That was a terrible, terrible mistake. But yeah, this episode is not going very well. I'm sorry. So these are actually really good, and I use them in a lot of in-world crafting, like for Botania. The formation plane will place a block from your AE system, and the annihilation plane will either destroy an item or pick it up to put into your AE system. And apparently this identity one makes it silk touch, which is weird because, you know, I didn't think that it needed anything special to do that. Anyway. So diamonds, logic, no. Yeah, so it's these. We'll grab a chest. Hopefully we'll be able to grab a chest. There are no chests. Oh my god. I need a pick. See, it says to automate these things with hoppers, but the difficulty is the inscriber only, it's very specific as to which side you're working on. So the hopper is putting stuff and it like comes this way. If you insert stuff from the bottom, it goes here. If you insert stuff from the top, it goes here. And this has to pull out like the back or something like that. It's a super hassle. It's workable, but you know, it takes some adjustment. So we need a drive. So we need an iron. Is there iron in here? Okay, there is not. So let's get out and look for some iron. I mean, we're making progress, but like I said, I'm not super feeling this right now. Feels like I lost a lot, and I did. Okay, so next part of the quest, we need a storage cell. So, storage cell. We'll need one of these. And then we'll need to do this. That should give us the storage cell. Now, here's where I kind of like run into another one of my griefs with applied energistics. So, applied energistics will hold, you know, this 1K storage drive will hold 63 times 1,024 items. Now, it only holds 63 discrete and separate items, or 63 types of items, sorry, but it'll hold 1,024 of each. Whereas the 1K storage drive from Refined Storage will hold specifically, I think it's like 1,000 or 1,000, I think it's just 1,000 items. But it'll hold whatever, 1,000 of any random items. So, despite the fact that it holds less, I prefer the Refined Storage version because if you have a lot of items that don't stack, then the 1K storage cell is basically not used very efficiently. And it's a super hassle. But yeah, so I mean, I guess it's down to preference. That's one of the things that really irks me about applied energistics. So it's one of the reasons that I generally choose not to use it if I have the choice of the two. If I made a mod pack, it wouldn't have applied energistics in it for almost specifically that reason. Plus, this setup is a little bit of a hassle as well. But yeah, we'll go into this next time. I'm going to try and spend some of the off time recovering, you know, some of the basic tools that I need. I guess all the root stuff is gone. I'll have to dink around with that if I'm going to make more. I lost all of that food that I hadn't eaten. A bunch of just random tools. So I'm going to have to make some more of that, level things up. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, if you like the episode, leave a like. If you don't. Comments, questions, and concerns can go below. If you have any idea what I pushed to empty my inventory, that would be really helpful for me so that I don't do it again. Yeah, so I'll catch you later. Thanks for coming.